Right then, hello.
Hello! Sorry about that, it took a little while to set up. I had to move some people in and around on calls because I don't want to disturb Tim's stream.
Right, is it Seaman time?
It is indeed Seaman time, very briefly. I was greeted by a very interesting message when I started up the game. So I started up the game a little bit earlier than I started stream. And the first prompt I got was the Gillmen have begun to suck blood.
Ah. We have reached that phase.
Apparently, I did not witness their vampiric tendencies, but I believe our earlier suspicions as to the murderous intent of the other seamen may have, in fact, been correct.
I mean, you had suspicions. I had the Seaman wiki.
Truly the strongest of evidence.
So, yes. Welcome to the vampire phase.
I was going to say, that sounds like a Colin Baker story. Right. We might as well get in on this.
Uh-huh.
Here we go! I wonder if any more of them are going to die in front of me.
I can't wait for Dan and Becky to have violent arguments about Ryuji.
Oh! How dare he? How are my audio levels, Twitch chat? Because the figures on the thing are looking a little bit weird for me. I had to reshuffle all of my scenes and things like that.
I have briefly turned the stream sound on. You sound good to me in that brief period that I turned it on, but we'll see.
Right. Tank oxygenated.
Yeah, we sound okay. The Seamen are about as loud as you.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sudden and utmost fear. Am I gonna have to get mods simply because of Dan? My dot son. No links in chat.
My dot son.
Right, turn the heater up so they're not going to be suffering from cold anymore.
Yeah, just
do them the usual feeding.
Give Ryuji a bit. He's got this initial phase where he's just like, oh no, Arn can't do anything, and then he will realize that Arn can very much do things, and from that point onwards it's fine.
He'll get whipped into shape. Quite literally.
Yes.
Right.
Ryuji has a couple of moments in the game in which he makes kind of questionable decisions, which makes everything get difficult. But generally speaking, he's a fairly nice guy. He's well-meaning, but he's well-meaning. He's just a bit dumb.
So the corpses have gone.
Okay, let's
I can only
proceed to not question as to where they have gone.
I can only assume that's what's being pumped into the back out as oxygen. It's just entirely oxygenated Seaman corpse.
Nice.
They still can't talk.
I don't know whether or not Becky and Dan caught the initial announcement of what Seaman has decided to inform you of.
Can we not? Can we not? Yeah, Seaman has now entered his vampiric phase. When I booted up the game, Seaman decided, Leonard Nimoy, our Lord and Savior, decided to inform us that the Seaman have begun to drink blood through their top appendage. From each other. In some weird symbiotic relationship that I don't quite understand and greatly fear. So I'm now actually I'm a little bit too afraid to put the little hand cursor close to them in case they start to drain my power.
Yeah, no, we are not leaving the EU until another hour, and quite frankly, I don't want to think about it. I am distracting us with Leonard Nimoy fish.
If I catch a Pokemon at 11 o'clock, I'm gonna call it Brexit. It seems like it's a bit of a quiet one.
What, as in the Seaman?
Yeah, they don't seem to be particularly lively today.
Are we sad about this?
It's like the tense moments of silence in a horror movie, you know? Like, I can feel something building. Like, one of them's gonna do a straight up Resident Evil 2 and just split down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
the question, of course, being, is it going to happen while we are or are not looking?
Oh, he rejected me. He rejected my tickles.
Oh, by the way, Dan, has what is happening in the grand scheme of the team? Who is officially on your team at this point?
Who do we... Why does this one look so pleased with himself? To be honest...
Do you want that question answered?
I just kind of want to stick around to see if they do start sucking blood from each other and if I can watch.
Okay.
I know it's gotten to that point with them. Bonjour. Hello. Yeah, it's a quiet one. It is a quiet one.
Ah, okay. So you have now officially recruited. You've now officially recruited Arn. Does Arn have a persona? I guess they are a bit bigger than they were before, maybe.
Yeah, they're starting to become quite thick. Dummy thick fish men. Left, get on Discord.
Ah, yes, Arn's outfit. It's a thing.
Scoliosis simulator.
So,
Oh no. I don't think I'm mentally prepared for the first moment where they actually, like, say a word. I am mentally prepared for it to be a slur, but I'm still somewhat in trepidation.
But yes, so we have Dan, you are about to get to a point in the game where it's going to open up quite a bit. When that happens, Ryuji is going to send you in search of a doctor. That doctor is someone you are going to want to follow up on fairly soon and fairly regularly.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Appease the Fish God Simulator.
The punk rock girl you just met. Yes, it is.
Leth, did you see?
Yeah,
did you see
anyway,
the first
I will
murders?
transfer this elsewhere.
Have you witnessed the fish murders?
Have I witnessed the what?
The fish murders.
No,
So
I missed it.
they are highlighted now. I have highlighted both of them. Two of them are dead. And I strongly suspect that when I started off the stream, Leonard Nimoy informed me that they have entered their vampiric phase and begun to suck blood through their appendages from each other.
Oh,
Meaning that I'm pretty sure two of them died and someone is responsible. So we're now playing Fish Cluedo. Fudo,
also
if you will.
the one who did it is officially named Count Succula.
With 3 C's at the very least. Which means
All
I'm
of
just
them very much want the suck.
which means I'm just in this kind of perpetual state of sitting around waiting for one of them to just latch onto the other and attack. I don't think they're gonna need any more feeding today. I'm pretty sure they're good.
Yeah, no, it's no kidding.
Yeah, no, they're good for each other. None of them have learnt full sentences yet. I'm pretty sure that one just called me a whore.
Still.
They do their like gibberish still, so I can still be like, Seaman, fun. Fun! Shota! Yes, Shota is fun. Shota's good. I see you appreciate small Brit rest, boys.
I feel okay. I feel like they just get you to repeat Seaman fun at them because they want it to become a mantra.
Seaman fun. Seaman fun. Yeah, the gender differences are becoming a little bit more exaggerated as they grow older and wiser. You can tell because there's only one of them that doesn't look like a straight up middle-aged Japanese man. There's one that looks like a straight up Japanese businessman with an eyebrow texture.
Amplify the eyebrows.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. It is a little bit of a reverse harem, isn't it? Maybe that's it. Maybe we're in the middle of like a really cute, like this is fishy owie right now.
Except for the vampiric murders.
I don't know what yaoi you've been reading, but mine always have the good stuff in it, you know? It's basically just JoJo's Part 2 at this point.
Ah, yes, over on High School Tank Club.
Don't you mean JoJo's Part 6?
Or Part 1. There's a lot of vampiric harems in JoJo.
Things get a bit...
No, I was thinking more of the reverse harem.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Things get a bit silly around here with all these cute boys, but we're all the best of friends, and I'm sure nothing will ever change that. Everything's changed.
The real question is, which one of these 4 do I slap?
All of them is the answer.
All
for
of them.
existing.
Okay, all of them for existing.
Julian, this is not Splatoon.
I've just been watching Splatoon games, okay? I'm all for fish slapping. That one feels like it's on the verge of tears.
You were watching Splatoon 1. There is no fish slapping in Splatoon 1.
Right, that's all of them slapped and reminded of their place on this harsh, harsh earth. I don't feel like, again, it's a case of we check in for 20 minutes and then we kind of leave it and see what horrors unfold the next day.
God, no, it's not. It's not Oron High School Host Club. It's 1 female fish and 3 male fish. It's fucking Seaman, Mamma Mia.
One of the male ones is now called Pierce Brosnan. Oh god, I just got jump scared by one.
The one with the best scowl.
They're being troublesome in terms of looking at them. There's a good view. There's one. There he is. What does he ponder? What's he thinking about? Something awful. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit on the weird ass side.
You still didn't see the squid.
Oh god, the squid. I'm pretty sure if you look around the tank, you can see parts of the squid left around.
So yeah, welcome
I'm wondering...
to the greatest ABBA ode of all time, starring 4 different versions of aquatic Leonard Nimoy.
The thing is, I'm worried because...
What, now you're worried?
I'm worried because we don't have that much food left. And I have a horrible feeling that once we run out of, like, the food pellets, they're just gonna start consuming each other. Even more so than they're already doing. Like, we'll go from appendage dangling to vor. I don't want vor on my channel, Leth.
Then you shouldn't be playing Seaman.
Unbirthing. We have already had unbirth.
That was emergent vor. That wasn't straight up vor. Hey. Look at him. Look at him. He heard me. He heard me say vor and now he's smiling. No. Apparently they're all vampires now. They've all started sucking blood from each other. That's why the 2 died. I hate this game. Pokemon is about to start. Hmm? Oh. Guys, help me. How the fuck did we get to vor is...
You started playing Seaman. That was step 1, and honestly the only step that was needed.
Honestly, how the fuck did we get to vor is just kind of my summary of the entire of human evolution.
Is Lenny Henry here? No, it's all Leonard Nimoy.
It's not that kind of vor. Right. I'm pretty sure that's all we can do with our fish bastards for now.
Would you like to save and end the...
I think they should be speaking more.
I mean, they're learning speech from me, so their ability to not string together full sentences is kind of starting to make sense. So I'm going to get randomizer set up. It should be all ready to go. I'm going to need a little bit of time to set up the audio levels because one thing I've learnt today is, oh god, Pokemon is loud.